there's a bit of a tradition in our Airport IR where we ask people to share their crazy stories, and we all have crazy stories from all these years in aviation, but you must have a few that come to mind.
The craziest story that I could think of is when I was in San Antonio, and we had a monkey that was being retired. He's being flown into San Antonio to be retired in San
Okay,
Antonio.
this sounds
I
good.
can't remember his story, but it was a big deal for him to come to San Antonio to retire.
Hmm.
Well, he flew in, and some kind of way, his crate got open.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And he had his field on the airfield. He was running everywhere. He got into the baggage claim
Oh man.
system. And every time somebody, it was like cat and mouse. Every time someone got close to him, he'd run off.
Oh
He'd
Lord.
run off. And it's, we were like, and this may, I promise you, this made international news because everybody was
I'm sure it would.
videoing
Yeah.
the monkey running and people trying to catch him. And then became everybody's going to the window that was in the gate hole area to see what was happening. So it was a thing. It was really a thing. We had to get wildlife to come out, and they had to, unfortunately, tranquilize him to be able to
Okay.
get him
Okay.
back in the crate.
Okay. Okay.
Well, they got him back in the crate and took him to the sanctuary where he was going to be retiring. And so now it's a thing. So we went and we had a news story there where we were taking him bananas and things of that nature. But
Okay. Okay.
it was quite hairy. I want to say for more than an hour.
Oh
That
God.
and so of course, we had to notify FAA. It's like,
Uh,
hey, this is what's happening. We're gonna have to delay flights or be very careful as flights are trying to go out because we didn't know where he was gonna run. And of
mhm.
course, we didn't want. Can you imagine if we had a plane? We would have never been able to live that down.
Oh
So
man.
it thankfully it all worked out where he was able
Yeah.
to get back into the crate and get to his place of retirement. So
Yeah.
that was the
Uh,
one of the craziest stories that I can think of in my
yeah.
career.
And I can well imagine that some people thought that maybe that tranquilizer would be handy for unruly passengers as well, but perhaps not so easy to implement. But yeah, for
I,
sure.
I I will never agree with you on publicly on that.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's funny because that craziest story, the animals on airside seems to be a recurring theme. One of our other guests, Athanasios, he had a horse loose
Oh,
on the airport that came out of a crate as well. So a little bit hard to hide a full-sized horse running around the airfield. But yeah, yeah, we all have crazy stories, and